Welcome to FuzzJockRadio.
I've already looked at it. I think it's a bold call. I mean, I can't agree with that. I understand the umpires are going to have a way of ruling this. I just feel strongly that that was not a call that was clear. We have several very, very easy to see angles of him looking under the pitcher while the clock still says that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think this is the best audience that we've ever had.
Undoubtedly.
Definitely the best looking audience that we've ever had. Better looking than the last one, that's for sure.
I think it's because they all came to show off their physiques just like you did.
Oh, yeah. You missed it.
Just now.
Uh,
I don't know if you saw it, JMez, but I was flexing. I was flexing into the camera that we don't...
Showing off those pythons.
that we
That's a
don't
weird
have.
flex.
Nobody was looking. Ooh, I'm just excited. I'm just really excited, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Let me catch my breath.
Yeah, I got to catch mine too. I'm all sweaty. Actually, probably hit the shower before I came down here.
Woo. What? Ew, yuck.
Hello.
Gross.
I just finished playing a new sport.
What sport? What's that?
It's called tickleball.
Pickleball?
No, tickleball.
Pickleball.
Pickleball.
No. This is
tickleball.
new.
Tickleball. What the heck?
Brand new sport
what the heck is
taking over
tickleball?
the
I
nation.
haven't Never heard of tickleball before. Explain
Yeah.
to me what tickleball is, and we'll get into the podcast.
Tickleball is you play basically basketball, but at a half-court situation with both teams going for the same basket.
Yeah, I
and
like it
it's
so
about
far.
10-year-olds, 10-year-olds chasing you around and tickling you while you try to shoot the ball and score.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's annoying. Children are just going crazy and they take you down sometimes. There's no fouls, so you're just trying to score.
One, I don't.
crushed.
No. I don't like being tickled,
Neither. I don't know why I play it.
and I don't like being around 10-year-olds. So,
Yeah, but it's taking over the nation.
Pickleball.
is this how we're starting this episode? Is this? Oh man, we have a lot to get to,
Yeah, this is
and,
bored.
and this is how we're getting into it.
Yeah.
We've done it.
Um,
Done it again.
do I have the button?
Blast off.
I don't think I have the button ready. Do I have the button ready?
Always.
Oh, dude.
I've got some buttons in the mail
Do you?
once.
Yeah.
They were fine.
Okay.
Hello.
We are FuzzJockRadio. This is the beginning of the episode. Whatever happened just prior, we rewound it and we're taping over it now. And my name is Fuzzy. I am one of the Hests for tonight's episode. We have a Hest all the way out in California, and their name is
Sea.Dubbz.
And then we have a Hest to my left, all the way in Minnesota,
Hey.
and their name is.
JMez.
And the three of us Hests together
Our Captain Planet.
are FuzzJockRadio.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
I don't think we're as good as Captain Planet. Captain Planet was pretty up there on like the goodness scale, you know.
Yeah, we need 2 more members.
Do we need 2 more members?
Yeah,
to do
there's
that?
only 3 of us because
there's a
we're
head,
like wind, earth, fire.
head, shoulders,
Heart.
knees, and toes, right?
Yeah.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. No, that's only 4.
No, I think you're thinking of what's the robot?
What's a robot?
What's the robot?
Is a AI system in a
Voltron.
in like a humanoid
Voltron.
body. Oh, Voltron is cool.
Yeah.
I really do like Voltron.
Or a Megazord.
Or what were the ones in Transformers?
They were Transformers. The Combiners.
The Combiners. Yeah, those were cool too. Or the Megazord was that
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers?
The
Yeah.
Megazord. Wait, was
Power
that what they were
Rangers.
called, or what? No, they were called Zords.
Yeah, and they combined.
They became
A Megazord.
anyway.
Yeah.
This is. I
And
love
then you
our
could combine
conversations on this show
Megazords
always.
into an Ultrazord.
Oh yeah. And
And no one knows what happens if you combine Ultrazords. It's probably like dividing by 0.
I bet the G.I. Joes had something that combined together too. I know that. Remember the Tyrannosaurus Rex that would turn into a base? You guys, have you ever seen that before?
That was a Transformer.
That was a Transformer.
Yeah.
That was my cousin had that. That was really cool.
That was a Beast War.
Yeah. I want to start off the episode
Okay.
With-
Let's start the episode.
with
Here we go.
this is a sports podcast, but before we get to the sports, this is a very special month.
Very.
Very, very special month. And you know why? JMez, do you know why?
Is June.
It is June. And you know what happens in June, JMez?
The greatest national holiday of all time, Flag Day, June 14th, of course.
June
duh.
14th is Flag Day, and
No,
that is
June,
also
June 16th is Juneteenth.
Well, then there's Juneteenth, and then there's Father's Day.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
so I mean,
on a couple
Summer
of those
begins.
days,
No, 19th is Juneteenth.
a couple of
Yeah,
those
sorry.
days, one of those days is it's Father's Day, and also my father's birthday.
Whoa.
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, your father,
Happy birthday,
who art in heaven.
Mr. Fuzzy. Fuzzy Senior, I should say. I am
Senior
actually, I am
Fuzzlopagon?
actually junior. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. Doing art for heaven.
Flopagon.
Would that make you
Fuzzlopagon.
junior, senior?
Oh, I'm junior. He's
Junior,
senior.
senior, the fourth Esquire.
I don't know how that works. Okay, so then it's my dad's birthday. It's
wonderful.
Also, and he was like born 30 years before me, right? And you know who was born 30 years after me?
Your nephew.
My niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she's turning 12 this coming.
And who's
this coming
going to be
week.
born 30 years after her?
Before her?
No,
Oh, after
after.
her? I don't know.
The future, that's what.
The future.
Did
yeah.
you know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is also one of our FuzzJockers out there.
Whoa, I see it on the calendar.
Jackie's birthday.
Oh, Jackie!
so
happy birth month, Jackie.
Sorry if I shouldn't just called that out, but we're calling it out. Then it's also Master Splinter's
He's
birthday.
more?
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness.
Splinter,
You mean Expert Andy?
Expert Andy. It's his birthday.
I like to call him Knowledgeable Andrew.
Happy birthday, knowledgeable Andrew. Who else? I feel like I'm
My
forgetting.
niece's birthday is in June.
In June. Your niece's
Yep,
your niece's
June
birthday.
14th, Flag Day is my niece's birthday.
That's pretty awesome. Okay.
Oh, I see
Yep.
someone else's birthday on the 14th.
Somebody else's birthday is on the 14th as well.
Right. Donald Trump.
No.
His
fuck
birthday's
that.
the 14th.
Oh,
Fuck that.
gross.
You didn't have to say that.
Oh.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, you don't. Just forget that. Just
Oh, yeah.
take that out of your mind. Here, let me rewind.
You know whose birthday's on the 14th?
Sea.Dubbz.
Doves.
That's right, my birthday.
Yeah, it's your birthday on the 14th,
Yeah.
which is like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Or if you're listening to the podcast next week, it already happened.
Yeah.
Like the bit that I usually
this
like
is
to
a
do.
birthday
Yes.
episode.
That's a bit that I like to do usually. So yeah, it's a birthday episode. Happy birthday!
Birthday,
This
everyone.
episode is dedicated to you. If you have a birthday in June,
Yeah. And a little bit if you don't have a birthday in June, but just you could still have some of the fun, but not as much of the fun.
yeah.
How about this?
It's more
Yeah,
for
how
the
about
June
that?
people.
For
Oh, man.
this episode
You're
is
bringing up
dedicated
bad
to the
memories.
June birthdays. This episode's dedicated to the June birthdays, the June half birthdays,
Oh, yeah.
and the June unbirthdays.
Okay. There,
So,
that's good.
Happy all of those to everyone in June.
To my calculations and blind refs, I know you're busy, but if you could make a calculation sound, I would like to have that button. To my
that too.
calculations, with a little bit of fuzzy math,
Yeah.
that means that you're including everybody in that.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. That's
And
pretty
blind
awesome.
refs, I know you're busy, but you got PS5 I could have. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would
And
be
Bill-
kind of cool. Yeah.
Blind refs, I know you're busy, but I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I love it.
Doing a good job. Happy birthday, everyone. I think it's time.
Let's do it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, we didn't do our weeks.
Yeah, we need a sounder for like how has our week been?
Hey, blind refs, I know you're busy, but
Just to kind of keep us on track, you know. How's you guys' week been? What's been going on, Sea.Dubbz? What do you know?
So Friday last week, my wife threw me the first ever, I guess in a sense, surprise party I've ever had in my life.
Nice.
She told me the day before, which was good because I probably would have like had a heart attack if she would have just surprised me.
You
with
don't like
a whole bunch of
surprises.
people.
Remember when I asked? Remember
yes.
when I asked you that? Did that surprise happen before that or after?
It was that night or the next day, but I do like surprises. The reason is because I was starting to make plans for Friday. So had she not told me and I made plans and then had to change everything because a bunch of people showed up, that would have been weird.
Sure.
So she made sure not to let that happen by telling me, "Oh, you shouldn't do that. I've got you a surprise party coming." And I was like, "That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard." And then I also didn't have a heart attack when I came home from work. So it was
yeah, that's good. And so to bring everybody privy to the conversation we had the other day was you were something was coming up. Something came up about a surprises, and I know Sea.Dubbz well enough to know that they don't like surprises. That's a known thing. Don't surprise Sea.Dubbz, especially if it's going to be malice. He doesn't like malice surprises.
I don't like malice surprises or surprises where I have to do things.
And then you corrected me and you said that actually you do like surprises if they're well intended.
Yes.
Right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Basically.
Like if you were like, "Surprise, I brought you a thing." That'd be fine.
And it was like here's a present. You don't want to know what your presents are.
No, that I don't want to know. That's
Right?
fine. I can deal with that kind of surprise.
Those are good surprises. So did that conversation happen before your surprise birthday?
Yes.
And then was Lily sitting on her seat being like, "Oh my God, Fuzzy's going to like ruin this without knowing"?
I don't think she was worried at all about it.
Wow, I could have. I really could have. JMez.
Hi.
But
Oh wait, I wanted to tell what happened at my party.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to
we
move
did.
I
on.
don't know what happened
It's
at his
okay.
party.
I just wanted to.
It's not
say
your
this quick.
birthday.
I know.
I'm joking. I'm
Not my
joking.
birthday.
I'm joking.
But for my party, we did a karaoke party, and also the theme was dress up as things that I like. And so my wife dressed up as Mothra,
Oh,
which was fucking adorable. She stayed dressed as Mothra the whole night. She had like a bug eyes on her head that was like a soft pillow looking type thing.
Oh, that's cute.
She wore the bug eyes all night and a cape that made it look like she had Mothra wings. It was adorable.
Yeah, that's really
I'd
cute.
like to see that costume. You got pics from it?
I have pictures.
somewhere?
I'll send you
nice.
some.
Yeah.
And
sounds
then
fun.
we did karaoke all night, which was great because there was only like 4 of us who were actually singing, and the rest of the party just was chilling and watching.
Mm-hmm.
So I did never have to wait that long to do the next song, which is like the thing that I hate in karaoke because I like to perform. So I always want to be singing.
For sure.
So I got to sing like all the fucking time. I sang all night long. I probably did like 15 songs. I mean, I was karaokeing like a monster.
With your new karaoke
And-
machine.
Yes, I got the new karaoke machine, so I got to use it.
Which you've been.
And for the first time ever, I did Beastie Boys Intergalactic with another person. Because I always do that alone, and it kills me because it's 3 people's parts straight through.
Yeah.
So me and Turf, the guest that we had the other day, we did it together, and it was actually super entertaining to not be bending over dying during the song. It was really, really fun. So that was a big highlight for me, was enjoying doing that song with another person. So it was great. It was really fun.
That's very
I loved
nice.
Nice.
That's very
Fuzzy.
nice.
Now we can move on.
Yeah. How was your week?
How was my week? It was good.
Gotcha.
JMez, how was yours?
I'm glad you had a good week.
I opened up the windows. It was something else. I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was good weather. It was nice to have like that one day of rain. No, I got a flat tire and had to change the tire and went to a friend's place for a birthday. So
Happy birthday to them.
Yeah. Our local head brewer
Oh yeah.
in town, Chris, had a birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah, he's a friend. What else? I destroyed Ganondorf in that new fancy game.
You beat the
Whoa.
You beat the Tekken.
Yeah. The what?
The Tekken. I said
Tekken?
I meant Zelda. TOTKLTOG.
Yeah. TOTK.
Wow, I really ruined the mood there.
Tekken.
Tekken.
Dude, yeah.
The what? No, Zelda. So you beat Zelda.
Yeah. I
Huh.
I
You
defeated
beat Tekken
I
2.
defeated the Ganondorf in the Tekken game, in the new Tekken. So,
You know, Summer Games Week was this week. Did you guys know that?
Summer games. What's a summer games? Like the
It was-
ESPN?
It was like a new Games Fest.
X Games?
Games Fest. Like was like a expo, some type of expo that all the games people
Like
went
Pet
to.
Expo?
Should we become a gaming podcast so we can go to like a gaming expo?
Gaming is
instead of-
sports. We've decided that.
I'd rather go to like a gaming expo than like a sports expo. I think.
Maybe.
I mean,
Well-
I do like the Twins.
Starting
Should we
tomorrow.
just like become
At the rate Gustavus is, their gaming
Oh yeah, gaming is
team is
sports.
going, they
We
probably
already
will
decided.
have one soon.
Yeah, we already decided that gaming is sports.
Yeah.
Or
so
sports is
maybe
gaming.
you'll have one nearby to go to.
We already did it.
No, I wanna go out of state. Go to LA. Go to like one of these expos that like Sony and Microsoft and then we go
PAX.
and then we go talk to Nintendo people. And they're like, yeah, we'll
And we say, "Hi, Mr. Nintendo."
hi, Mr. Mario, how you doing? Miyamoto, how you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if he's
right.
there.
Wouldn't that be cool to meet those
I'd
guys?
say, "I like
Yeah.
your Zelda games."
Yeah, I'd be like,
Right?
I like your Zelda games just as much as JMez likes your Zelda games
I
too.
don't know about that. I mean, we'll see.
Hey, JMez, let me have that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So my week. Were you done with your week?
I think so. I got a new tire. I celebrated a
Oh,
birthday.
yeah,
I
you
beat the Zelda game.
You got a new tire. That's a better way to put it than you got a flat tire. You got a new tire.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a patch tire. Get the tire patched.
You learned how to do it. Do something
No.
like that. You learned how to you knew how you figured out. You dealt with it, and that was good, right? Like,
So
that
you,
was a good
so you didn't
experience?
stand on the side of the road holding all the nuts and bolts in the hubcap and get them knocked out of your hand and scream fudge.
No.
That didn't happen.
And then the screen goes black and white, and it's like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
ever happened to you."
Yeah, like a TV commercial.
Yeah.
As seen on TV ad.
Fuzz, you're gonna say your week though?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I opened up the windows today, and it was really nice. You know how long I've been waiting for me to open up windows?
19 years.
Probably around that amount of time. Like around since I was been 16, I haven't really opened up the windows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't-
We all know what you're saying,
can't
man.
really
Wink,
can't,
nod.
can't really
elbow
talk about it until
to the
July
ribs.
until July 1st. Which actually
We didn't talk about sports.
brings me to
We all know what that sound means, or what this jingle is. It's time for the
Buzz question of the week.
So we can't talk about why I was able to open up the windows for the first time since I was 16, or maybe it was actually 15, but until July 1st. But before the episode, we discussed when the end of the season is, because the end of the season's coming soon for the season. And we did miss a couple episodes, so we talked about that before tonight's episode, and we came to that on the 26th. June 26th is going to be the end of the season, for this season, right?
Is that the question?
No.
Oh.
So we won't be able to talk about why I was able to open up the windows this season. It'll give you a reason to listen to next season's. And do we know when next season is? When that starts?
You keep,
that the
Yeah,
question?
you figure out the question and I'll look it up.
That is not the question.
Okay.
Shoot.
It's football season.
Yeah, the beginning of the football season
Yeah.
is when the next season starts.
Yeah.
And so then you'll be able to find out why I'm able to open up, if you don't know already. Like, if you aren't able
I
to
feel
put
like
them-
this week's question is figuring out the question.
It could be, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not. The fuzz question of the week this week is, since the end of the season's coming up so soon, on the 26th, should we have a guest on any of these episodes, upcoming episodes? JMez.
Oh, yeah. Why not? That sounds fun.
Sea.Dubbz.
Absolutely.
And that was your...
Fuzz question of the week.
And as for when the season starts, I hope you guys never forget that the season will start on September 11th.
It starts on September 11th this year?
Well,
Or next season
the season
starts
starts on the 7th, but the first Monday is September 11th.
Whoa, nice.
what?
No one's ever going to forget our
'Cause
next
it starts
season
that
opener.
Thursday. And then we would
Our season starts on the 11th.
September 11th,
September 11th. That's when I bought a house.
correct. Happy house anniversary.
I never forget that date because I bought a house that day.
That's
That's
the only
the
reason
best day to do things that you never want to forget.
Yeah. I mean, might as well make it positive,
Absolutely.
right?
That too.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
That worked very well.
ready?
Classic.
FuzzJockRadio.
The NBA theme, here's an idea. It goes like this.
Were we ready to go into sports, guys? I don't know.
FuzzJockRadio.
So we got the NBA finals are finaling up. You like that?
They've finaled.
Yeah.
They're
Finalized.
Are they finals?
They have
Finalized just
finals.
before the show.
They're finals right before the show, so we can actually talk about it.
Yeah.
We can.
The Nuggets versus the Heat,
The old Wolves.
the old Wolves.
The old Wolves versus the no Wolves.
Who won?
Versus the
The
future
no
Wolves.
Wolves.
The no.
is
Well,
the Denver
future
Nuggets.
Wolves.
the Future Wolves.
Future Wolves. There you go. The Future Wolves, the Denver Nuggets, won their first ever NBA championship. What's it called? What's the Larry O'Brien
The
Trophy?
Stanley Basketballs.
They got their first ever Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Good for them. Good for them. That's
And
awesome.
I will say, in watching the series, they were the number one season all year long, and everyone doubted them. I mean, I doubted them too.
They're the number one all season long.
Yeah, basically, they were like the best team, even like when
But you
they
never
were
heard about
the
it because
top
everyone
team
was
most of
doubting
the
them.
season,
And this is Joker's.
and they also with the Joker, yes.
With the Joker, right?
And then when they ended the season, they were the number one seed. They had the most wins. They were the best team in the NBA. They proceeded to sweep. They only lost one game to the Wolves in the first round.
They only lost one game.
Yeah, well, to the
All
Wolves
finals?
in the first round.
Oh,
no.
To the
And
the
then
Wolves.
they I believe swept the next two competitions.
See, see.
So yeah, I guess they did only lose one
And then
in the playoff race, and then in the finals they only lost one game as well. So they only lost two games, I think, in the whole postseason.
And
Yeah.
one of those
Yeah.
were against the Wolves.
and
That's
both
right.
of them were against the Wolves.
Well, yeah,
And-
the X-Wolves too.
you're right. You're right, JMez. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Only the Wolves could beat them.
If I was clairvoyant, I would say that I can see the future right now,
It's Wolves, baby.
but I'm not.
Nope.
The future sounds like a woo,
Yeah, yeah.
Werewolves
That's
and
going to be
London.
exciting for next season. I'm excited for September 11th to come around.
I have to say too, I watched the final game. I watched a couple of the games, but the final game I watched the whole end there. Just interested to see how it would play out because it was down to the wire. Like within the last minute, it was a 3-point game. And then because of a couple turnovers and missed shots, Denver was able to get the ball, shoot the free throws, make it a 5-point game, and then at that point it was over. And when the Heat tried one more three, and when they didn't make it, they did not fight the rest of the 10 seconds in the game. They just let it play out and let Denver enjoy their win. I thought that was kind of classy.
That is classy.
Instead of fouling, letting them
No.
take the free throws, fouling, letting them take they just were like, we
Sportsmanship.
can't win. Yeah, it was very, very good. And like,
Yeah.
they went up to every player and shook their hand, and
That's good.
Jimmy Butler specifically was very classy, and so
That's
was the Joker.
good.
It was very, very good ending to that series.
Oh, I like to hear that.
I love
Yeah.
the sportsmanship.
I was very impressed
I
and
love
proud of both
sportsmanship.
teams.
Sportsmen's being sportsmen's and sporting it up. So
They were all
so
looking around
sporting.
and communicating with each other.
That's a sportsman thing.
Yeah, that's our slogan. The Lynx have not been looking around and communicating.
A little bit more.
Well, a little bit more than last week. Last week they were zero. They had 0 wins.
They hadn't won yet.
This week they have 2.
Yes.
So they won a couple, 2-7 now. So they're like we mentioned last year, last year, they started the same. They were a little slow getting off the runway, and soon the Lynx will be flying with the geese. Right?
Yes.
Speaking of
geese,
Sylvia Fowles.
There you go.
The rebounder, all-time rebounder of the WNBA, old-time Lynx superstar. They're retiring her number finally. So her number will be in the rafters
forever.
Her jersey will be in the rafters forever.
That's good.
They had the event the other night, and from everything I heard, it was one of the classiest. Like, this is how you treat a sports star for their,
Good.
retirement of their number.
Good.
So I didn't see it, but I read numerous articles on it where everyone's like, this is how
probably
you do
the
this.
best retiring of a number ever.
Oh.
That should be the standard of how you do it.
So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Or I'm excited about that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and I'm
her.
excited to come back next season and talk about how well the Lynx ended up doing at the end of the season because it'll be good. Because nobody else talks about the WNBA, and we will.
That's where we're your premier sports
Looking
talk
around,
land.
guys.
Do we have any Timberwolves news at all? I don't see anything on the board. A lot of rumors about Towns leaving, but we don't talk about rumors. We've talked about that in the podcast before. If you have not heard that, listen to previous podcasts because
they're available.
Do it.
we don't talk about rumors
Easily.
Really?
Well, sometimes.
Do we?
Probably a lot, actually.
We only make them up. We don't talk about them.
Yeah,
Are we on to the next?
Baseball is fun again in Minnesota.
The Twins.
is fun, but they haven't been in Minnesota. They were on the road.
Yeah, they were on the road.
Yeah.
It's still fun to watch.
Yeah.
The Twins, if you can get it tuned into the TV.
I've been having trouble with those blackouts and whatever, but
some people have been too.
And actually, I hadn't watched a bunch of Twins lately because, man, I was getting really tired of the cold bats and the cold offense, man.
Are they starting to warm up?
I haven't watched the series in Toronto, and we damn near swept the series. We definitely we took the 2, and easily could have taken the 3rd, up until our bullpen blew it. But it looks like bats are warming up. One thing is Royce Lewis, who just came back off of his second UCL injury. Has been tearing it up in like some clutch moments. I think he's in the last, 7 at bats or something. I don't know, some good stat. He's just like has been pulling in those go ahead RBIs, those tying RBIs.
He's been pulling some Luis Ariz numbers. He's been doing really well.
Yeah, he's been pretty exciting.
It's good. We need that.
Watch.
Mm-hmm.
You said this word earlier that I keep hearing it, and I think I know what it means now, but I want to verify with you guys. So you said this word bullpen.
Yeah.
Now that means the people who come lose the game, right? That's what that means?
Here in Minnesota, yeah, usually.
That seems to be the case out here in Los Angeles too.
No.
So I was just wondering if that's just us or if that's what it really is.
It sounds like the old Twins. That's what the old Twins used to do.
Mm-hmm. Man, our bullpen still has
some screws
some
coming
weak links in there. I mean, Toronto was a bullpen losing game at the third.
We're gone, right?
Yeah, I gave up a couple singles and a 3-run homer for the lose. But other than that, Duran's still rocking hot. Brock Stewart has been putting up really good numbers for someone that's been in our AAA club for years, actually.
Yeah. Now, is Duran the one who, I believe, wasn't it a Twin just threw the fastest pitch of the season?
He might have hit like almost 106.
Yeah, I think that was Duran. Maybe I'm wrong.
105.8, maybe.
But yeah, I know the fastest pitch of the season was just thrown recently, and I thought it was a twin. I thought it was a Twins game I was
If
watching.
it was a
But anyway.
twin, it is for sure Duran.
Yeah, I think
He
it
throws
was him,
that
but
guy.
I could be wrong.
That
Who
guy
knows?
throws 103 casually.
Casual. That's
Casual
insane.
103 mile per hour fastball.
He can trip, fall, and throw the ball 103
Yeah.
without even trying.
Yeah.
Just falls out of his hand at 103 miles per hour.
He's got to be careful, dude, when he drops
I want.
things. They just go.
I did want to mention. I learned this recently, and since we're talking about retired numbers in the last segment,
Mhm.
I wanted to bring up something I just learned about Jackie Robinson's retired number.
Mm-hmm.
So, while I already thought that's the coolest way in sports to retire such a giant legend and important person in not just sports life, but in political life, human life. Like the guy was he was an activist.
And how do they do
a
it?
civil rights leader.
How do they do it? Like you mentioned that you.
Well, they retired his number across the board, where no one can wear his number. But then they do have a
across
day
the board, as in you mean like
all teams.
all teams, not just one team
Correct.
can't use it. Like all teams can't use his number. Okay.
Correct. And then they do have a caveat though, where there's one game every team plays at home a season where it's called Jackie Robinson Day, and they all wear the number 42, both opposing team and home team.
Yeah.
And I found out why they do that.
Okay.
So when Jackie first debuted, Pee Wee Reese was the big star Dodgers pitcher at the time. And when he first came out, he embraced Jackie on his way to the mound to the, anger of the crowd who wanted to hate Jackie.
Sure.
And he was a big supporter of Jackie right from the start. And one day, shortly after he just started, he told him, one day maybe we'll all wear 42 and then they can't tell us apart. As to be like,
wow.
we're all the same, fuck them, we're all the same.
Oh, nice.
But he said, maybe one day we'll all wear 42 and they won't be able to tell us apart. And now they all wear 42. That's fucking beautiful.
I like that.
That's so cool.
I like that a lot.
So there's a reason why they do it. Yeah. And I think that's just fucking awesome.
Well, then that means I need to wear 42 on that day now, too.
Yes. I do every Jackie Robinson Day.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We all should wear 42 on that day.
Yep.
That is beautiful. Baseball is beautiful.
Baseball is beautiful in Minnesota and everywhere.
Baseball is a metaphor for life. You walk up to the plate of opportunity.
Part of the Twins' issues are some re-injuries. Polanco is back out on the injury list.
Polanco and Tealbar
Splinters
re-injured.
Did you know that's knowledgeable Andrew's favorite player is Tealbar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of two.
Actually, I don't know.
Left-handed pitchers
I don't
on
know if
our
that's
roster.
true. I just made that up.
Oh.
It's just a running joke.
I mean,
that I
it
have
would be a decent pick, but
before Splinter gets mad at me. Yeah. So some injuries, not good.
yeah. And I think Buxton is out on injury now.
Again.
Yep.
But he took a fastball to the ribs thanks to the gourds.
Yeah, that.
But
can't really help
so
that.
far no fractures. So it looks like it won't be too bad. But we're missing him.
Before we hit the roulette button again, I wanted to do this quick. It's, you know what that sound means. It's time for the Sea.Dubbz question of the week. I wanted to ask you guys, who's your favorite twin of all time? JMez.
Dave Winfield.
Fuzzy.
Kirby Puckett.
Sea.Dubbz.
Sea.Dubbz. Kirby Puckett. And that was your Sea.Dubbz question of the week.
You guys should
Dave Winfield.
You guys should make sounders, and we can do stuff.
I'm gonna do that. I'm
just
gonna
did.
now. With my mouth.
You should get that PC that I was talking about too.
I believe Winfield is the I think highest level player who's played the most sports professionally.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's played even more than because I think he played 3 sports professionally.
Oh.
And most just do 2. So.
Yeah, he's basically Bo Jackson, but better.
But better, because he was a twin.
Yeah. And from Minnesota.
There you go.
Is he the ultimate player that we were talking about the other day?
Dave Winfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically
Like we're forming that. Man, I still
we-
really like that idea a lot.
So actually, I learned that information during that conversation, but we did not bring his name up because I forgot to at the end of it. So that's how I learned that, was because I was looking it up when we were having that discussion. But yes, there you
Dave
go.
Winfield.
Yeah, we're looking for the player to.
I like him so much. I wrote a song about him.
All of the sports trophies, from all the way from the rings to the blings
they
to
should
the
all be
watches,
named after
to
Dave
the
Winfield.
hats. They're all named Dave Winfield.
Yep, we did it.
Yeah, Superman.
Blast off.
Not Superman, but Super Sportsman.
Make Rocket go now.
Super Sportsman, Dave Winfield. Here we go.
What is slashing?
Slashing is like that, you know?
Oh, Korea hit a grand slam.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah,
Good job.
I'm glad that you remember that.
getting, that batting average back up.
Yeah, he was in a slump for a little bit there.
Yeah, we need him heating up.
Yeah.
He hit a grand slam. We finally got a grand slam. Okay, moving on.
NHL, is the playoffs still happening in the NHL?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Game
4,
5
7.
is
That
game
ice
5.
has
I
gotta
think
be melting.
is tomorrow.
Yeah.
That game's got to be melting, or that ice has got to be melting.
I
soon.
know. Jeez, they take so long to do this.
This is game 5 out of game 7 just coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
They've played 4 so far.
And who's playing again?
The Las Vegas Golden Knights versus the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, those are both warm states, especially in the summer. They better get going on this.
Yeah. Get going. Get going, guys.
The
I
ice is
also
melting.
noticed that this is the start of maybe now Florida being the multiple mascots of the apocalypse, because the Miami Heat just lost in the NBA finals, and now the Florida Panthers have a chance to lose to the Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup finals. So
Oh man.
keep it up, Florida. Keep losing. But the Panthers, I will say, they've only got 1 win. Golden Knights with the 3. They have been playing dirty, gross, dirty hockey. So I don't like it.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah, stop.
Disgusting. Ridiculous.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands. Wash it, dirty face.
You guys ready to go to
believe
other sports?
I'd love to.
Ping pong, for sure.
Is pickleball skiing?
What is the highest level of car racing called?
Curly.
Other sports? Acro yoga?
Agro yoga?
Acro, like acrobatic.
It is a fusion of tennis, ping pong, and badminton.
What sport starts with a tip-off?
Basketball.
Nope, incorrect. Other sports.
It's a very social game.
Fight each other to the death.
Like NFTs or something.
You have to hit the ball.
Other sports topics.
So are there multiple major leagues?
I went to a soccer game in Dallas, in Paris, in California, in England.
Go up to a soccer game and be in the supporter section.
Teach them how to play pickleball.
Why not?
Free lessons when I
Why
come
not?
up.
How many clubs can a golfer have in their bag?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Might as well tune out now because I don't have another sports button yet.
Other sports. I wanted to do like a segue of like you were talking about the mascots of the apocalypse.
Yes.
And how the other mascots of the apocalypse that we're talking about, maybe they should get in a battle royale, but make sure not to have Conor McGregor.
Meme.
What is his name?
It's Conor Meme.
Megan McConnor.
Conor McGregor.
Megan McConnor.
Megan McConnor.
Yep. Megan McConnell.
Conor McGregor.
Megan.
What's his name?
Megan McConnell.
Like I can't. Like what is his name again?
Carmel
Condor
McGigan.
McMichigan.
Condor
McMichigan.
Donaldson.
Condor McMichigan. No,
What?
that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Pretty sure it's Condor McMichigan.
Condor McMichigan. That wins.
Condor McMichigan. Okay.
Yeah.
So the MMA fighter. Don't include him.
Yeah. he's
Condor
McMichigan.
That is canon now. We must always use that. Write it down. Tattoo it on your forehead. Whatever it takes. Condor
If
McMichigan.
you see him in the street, you call him
Do
Mr.
not
Condor
allow him
McMichigan.
around mascots anymore. Or maybe we should have him on our team when the mascots of the apocalypse show up.
Yeah, there you go. He can
Because
does he not?
in real life he punched one out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Right? Is
And-
that what happened?
Yes, and the whole story, I don't know if you guys know what the whole deal is for this, but what it was Condor McMichigan is he's sponsoring a pain relief spray.
Okay.
So that's his new Condor McMichigan pain relief spray.
Okay.
He's
And
doing
so
great.
for their advertisement for it at the Miami Heat home game, the Miami mascot came out with boxing gloves on and was like, I'm the king of boxing. Brr. And Condor McMichigan threw a punch at him and knocked him down. And that one seemed like it was probably mostly worked. But then while he was laying prone on the ground, Condor McMichigan went and popped him one more in the face.
And this is a person in a mascot suit, right?
Yes, someone capering. Someone who is capering as a...
Capering, what is...
Capering is like acting in a costume.
Okay.
Like people at Disneyland are caperers.
Okay.
Anyway, they're capering. That's the act of being in. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
the
all
art form of that is.
I love it.
But yeah, so he popped this guy laying prone just in the face. Like he did not, or maybe it was I think it was the face the second time. But yeah, he actually hurt the guy. He had to be dragged off, which was part of the bit that he'd be dragged off the court after he was being sprayed with the pain relief spray.
But he got actually hurt.
He got sent to the hospital and was not he's fine per se.
Did he break his nose?
There is no update on his condition other than that he was discharged.
Probably got.
I don't know if they're keeping it a secret what happened to him.
But
it
sounds like
Condor
Condor
McMichigan's people have had no comment, and the Heat have had no comment about this. So I don't know what's going on. But that guy better get a huge ass fucking bonus.
Sounds like a settlement happened.
Yeah, Condor McMichigan better pay up.
Yeah. So
yeah, he's not invited to anything.
So from what I heard, is that he thought he was in a real fight.
I've seen that too.
So there's that.
I guess. Vietnam flashbacks, but MMA style.
Really got it out for me. I've got to get him for real. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to segue into the next one, but so something that's happened it started happening last year. I remember listening to this, hearing about this when I was mowing lawns last year. Is that the Saudi Arabia started up a new golf tournament thing,
Live Golf, right?
Called Live Golf.
Correct.
Like there's there's always been forever the United States' PGA tournament, right?
Professional Golf Association. The league.
Professional. Oh, okay, it's not a tournament. It's a professional golf association, right?
Mm-hmm.
All lots and lots of golfers are almost probably all, like a lot of golfers are
American golfer. Mostly the American golfers play
PGA,
under and are
right?
signed by the PGA.
And then all of a sudden, Saudi Arabia started up their own called Live, L-I-V, right?
Yeah, which stands for.
Last summer, started throwing a lot of money around and started getting a bunch of golfers away from the PGA and other worldly associations like that in their own countries to be part of the new Live, Saudi Arabia Live organization, right?
Mm-hmm. Billions they spend.
Billions buying off these golfers.
Yeah. And if they play in Live, they can't play in another league.
Yeah, same with other leagues, right? If you're in PGA, you can't go for like master or like
they don't have Forbidden Door in PGA.
Actually, they kind of do, but it has to be deals made between the companies for that to work out.
Okay. And I bet they have like tournaments between each other.
That's exactly it. They do the tournaments between each other.
So like Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Yep. So they kind of have that, but
what happened?
What's going on? Where are we at now? Let's fast forward from before to here. Let's fast forward from last summer to now. Okay, where are we at now with the Live PGA situation? I know that a bunch of like golfers moved over, but the PGA is still its thing, right?
Right. And there were specific golfers who did not move over to take a stance against what the LIV was trying to do.
And the PGA is still staying
PGA
strong.
also took a stance against LIV and said that you shouldn't just be able to buy the sport. And so because of their strong convictions about that, they decided to team up with LIV and be one association.
Yeah, problem solved. Now everyone's same team.
Oh,
yeah, even though they hate them and said they were awful, which they are.
That's tidy. That really tidies things up.
Horrible.
Does it?
Yeah,
so,
horrible.
Okay, wait now. So the Saudi Arabia now owns.
They basically own golf.
Golf?
Yeah.
They have, I mean, in a sense, yes. They have, because they also partnered with the European League as well. So there are 3 leagues altogether joining. And the reason they're doing this, both the PGA has come out and said the reason they've done this is because they would lose out trying to spend the money the Saudis are spending.
Yeah, you can't outspend.
So
no, you can't.
So they just decided make your bed and lay in it with the devil, essentially, because they were very clear on what they thought of the blood money the Saudis were putting into golf.
Just so you're clear, we're not exactly saying blood money.
Well, it is though.
Yeah.
They put the money in blood to make it stronger.
Yeah, it's got powers.
It's got powers.
Man, Saudi Arabia.
And PGA was like, we don't like that, but I guess we have to take it.
Yeah, they just went. They're like, okay, well, we'll join you then. Let's fuck it. We don't have any morals. And so, in a response to that, though, many sports leagues are considered nonprofits, which is insane, and aren't taxed.
Yeah,
just like churches. Right?
Looks like Congress wants to take away golf's tax-free status.
Yeah.
In response to this, because they're like, there's no reason the Saudi government, if they're going to get involved in this, should not pay taxes.
Absolutely.
On this, so they should at least be taxed, which is, I guess, something.
Yeah.
Late-stage capitalism.
If you're going to buy our golf, you better give us a piece of the pie.
Yeah, so they did it.
Okay.
But in good news about the Saudi Arabia buying all the sports.
Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, is that the next topic? Are we going to the next topic?
Let's do it.
Well,
we'll pick this one.
Open wide for some soccer!
Oh man, we're going to soccer. Don't tell me that Saudi Arabia bought soccer too.
Almost.
So they were attempting to. They're trying to start a new fervor of soccer on their end.
Okay.
And, after buying the World Cup.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Reminded folks that too. Yeah, that happened.
So they wanted to sign one of the most popular players in the world, Lionel Messi.
That's soccer. He's soccer. Lionel
He
Messi
is soccer right now. Yes,
is soccer.
Mm-hmm.
They were offering him about $300 million to play a year for them.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money. Yeah. And he would have made a big contract that would have been probably 8 years long or some shit. Man. So that's a fucking lot of money.
But
he said, no, thank you. Fuck you, in fact. I'm going to go play in the MLS in Florida.
What?
Inter Miami has landed Lionel Messi, who is now an American. He will now be considered an American soccer player.
Nice.
Wow.
Messi in
That's
Miami.
a turn of the tables.
Oh yeah.
Type of thing there, huh?
He has legitimized the sport of MLS, or the league of MLS, in pretty much one signing.
Yeah.
Soccer moved to U.S. soccer.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Soccer is U.S. kind of almost
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Weird.
Wow.
I thought I heard a stat that Inter Miami, been listening to a lot of Will Smith. He's awesome.
I totally get it too. I'm right there with you.
So do you think? Will Messi play in Minnesota one of these days?
Yes.
Wow, that's gonna bring a lot of money to the game.
That's wild.
Wow.
But you said you heard a stat, JMez?
I thought I heard a stat of something about Inter Miami's Twitter, in hours, just exploded by 3 billion followers or something.
So their Instagram went from having, I think it was 1 million, to the most, I think it's now over 5 million. But in that few hours, it went from being 1 million to now the sports team in America that has the most followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
More than any team in the NFL or any other American sport.
Huh.
Just
Inter
like that.
Miami, who's also a brand new MLS team. I've only been around for like 3 years.
Wow.
Now has the most, and
Wow.
also their ticket prices went up insane
Oh, I
amounts
bet
and
they
are
did.
like sold out.
I bet they
Everything
did.
like
Yeah. Wow.
soccer has some weight behind it in America
Wow.
now.
That's wild. That is just
MLS
wild.
on the groove.
So good job on Messi for
Yeah.
not going the bad route just for the money.
Yes, just for the money. I'm glad
Wow.
he's did a cool thing.
Only
ready for some football?
Is it time to move on to another organization that doesn't just do things for the money? I mean, wait, no. What?
No, I was just gonna say that the only ethical golf anymore is at the putt-putt course.
Yes,
That's just wild.
putt-putt's the most legitimized golf in America now.
Yeah, it is. Anyway,
Oh.
let us open wide.
So, open wide for some soccer. Yeah, soccer. Wow, that's just wild. NFL. Okay. Do you think the NFL will sign over the rights to
Are they gonna go to
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia?
Arabia?
Yeah. Are they going to Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia?
They took so they got WWE, they don't got soccer. They got
WWE, they got golf.
and they have
Well, they do have soccer. They are going to still have soccer.
still
They're just
have
not going to
soccer.
have
Messi.
Messi for their
just
team.
not Messi.
Yeah.
So they're trying to still buy out
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah, I mean they've got a lot of FIFA. They've got their hands in a lot of FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got their hand up FIFA's butt.
Yeah, like a puppet.
Are they going to get
Exactly.
NFL?
I mean, they could. I could see if any sport were to sell itself out completely for cash, it would probably be the NFL.
Because remember, we did all decide. Like, did we all decide that
We've all decided
that the football's in dire straits, right? Like,
yes, it's at the point of the latest stage of capitalism where it starts to eat itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
not
no
doing
more
great.
up to go.
No, it's as popular as it can ever
So
be.
that's really good that the Wilfs, the owners of the Vikings, paid off the Viking Stadium early. So
Yes.
so when the NFL goes, actually all football goes defunct, they don't have a damn stadium to still pay for it. Which,
And that cost passed on to the taxpayers.
yeah, it did because we were paying for that stadium, right? The taxpayers.
Yes.
And how much did that save us?
Well, the
$1
lease
million.
or I think the payment plan was supposed to last over decades. Like it was supposed to be a long time they had to pay this off. So the interest would have led up to, had they waited and made the minimum payments every time, the interest would have accumulated to hundreds of millions of dollars in out of the taxpayer's pocket. But because the Wilfs
Nice.
already paid it off, that money will not now come out of taxpayers' pockets,
Wow.
and it is just over. That's it. All the money that was taken out for the stadium is taken out, and there will be no more gouging of us for the stadium.
I've got to say, Minnesota is just killing it lately.
It's poetry in motion.
Yeah. Minnesota's
Everything,
been
man.
looking around and communicating and saving the taxpayers money and soon making more money come August.
All the
in
money.
August and stuff. So
Ever.
yeah, new revenues. The Vikings also are moving on with Dalvin Cook. They just released Dalvin Cook, their running back.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
No, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He's awesome, right?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Or he's supposed to be. I don't know. Did he really have the best of seasons, Sea.Dubbz, or as good as he was supposed to?
Yeah. I mean, he was a second-round pick, so I mean...
his second-round pick, does that translate to an actual...
Usually a second-round pick running back is more of a, half... they play half the time.
Okay.
They're not really the bruiser. They're the guy you're relying on. They're just there to do the run play they're supposed to do, and that's about it. So you don't really expect a ton out of a second-round running back.
And did he do that?
Although it's changed, I guess, over the years because running backs are falling later in the draft. So I guess, I don't know. But I always thought we got a good deal with Cook. And I don't know. I think if they wanted to move on, they should have tried trading him at the draft.
Yeah, probably.
Why just drop him if you could have got something for him?
It is really interesting that they just released him. They didn't get anything for him. But maybe it's just a sign of the new regime wanting to just like parts moving on and
moving on from everything except Kirk.
Yeah, because they're like,
well, they didn't re-sign him though, so maybe they will.
Exactly.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Are we here?
Here we are.
Well, I just wanted to mention next week with the NFL too, we gotta keep an eye out on because right now they're getting into preseason stuff soon, and we gotta keep an eye on the people that are skipping out on.
Oh yeah,
skipping out on practices.
There's people that don't like to do that. They think they're cool, and above that, they call that top player privilege.
Do we have to keep track of Aaron Rodgers anymore? That he's not a Packer.
Well, we were. He's just injured right now. Remember, he got hurt at OTAs.
Do we need a sounder for
That's why you don't go to OTAs.
an Aaron Rodgers watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
do. For next season. Yeah. We know you're busy. For next season, an Aaron Rodgers watch update. Maybe he'll move to the XFL at some point.
Dude, that'd be
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
First cross.
Here's hoping.
I wonder if there's anything saying you can't play both. Maybe he could play off-season XFL, on-season NFL. You know?
Oh, I bet.
Just saying.
That's what you should do instead of OTAs. Just play XFL.
Yeah.
That'd probably be in contracts.
Yeah. Seems like he sucks at OTAs anyway.
Okay, so are we there? Are we at the?
Here we are.
Oh, wait. How does this song go again? Oh, yeah.
This is when I ask the Hess a question, and they answer the question with a answer that is correct or incorrect. If they get it,
in 5.
If they get it correct, they get a point. If they get it incorrect, they get 0 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trivia show, right?
Absolutely,
I think that's like the most. I think that's the best I've ever explained it. JMez is got 7 points. Sea.Dubbz got 9.
Yeah. 7's a prime number, so it's kind of better.
Yeah. Okay. Is it a prime number?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, because you can't divide it by. It only is divisible by itself.
Dude, my favorite
right?
Transformers Optimus Prime. You don't think I know prime numbers?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just explaining to the.
I got to grind Fortnite now because there's an Optimus Prime skin in the game. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
Wait, is it his regular skin or is it the Beast Wars skin?
Oh.
It's a regular one, but the Beast Wars one's
pretty good
in there too.
No, both are fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have a theme for tonight's episode?
It's Transformers.
More than meets the eye.
And birthdays.
Oh yeah, birthday.
Florida losing. Florida failures. Florida
and
sports failures.
We'll just do regular, just sports.
Failing birthday Transformers. You ever do that?
There's one time Bumblebee fell apart while performing at Ronald Reagan's birthday party.
Yeah. It was Reagan's fault. As most things are.
Yep. Seriously.
That's not so.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking up these trivia questions here. I should have been ready.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're going to start talking about trickle-down sportsonomics.
Yeah.
Championships will trickle down from all of the dynasties if we just... No, I'm just kidding.
That's why Florida's trying to lose in all the championships and get trickled down.
In American football.
Oh, okay.
What is the term for the situation where the offense loses the ball to the defense during the play?
It's a fumble.
Turnover.
Correct.
Turnover.
Turnover. So 8 points, or 9, 10 points.
It's also called a fumble sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Who holds the record for the most home runs in a single season in Major League Baseball?
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge?
He does. Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, yeah.
Why does this...
It used to be Babe Ruth, but now it's Aaron Judge. He beat it last year.
Why does it say Barry Bonds?
You know, because he took after
73.
His doesn't count. His is the asterisk one.
Yeah. And Aaron Judge beat that one last season. So you have outdated information.
Okay, so it was Barry Bonds at 73.
It was.
But it's Aaron Judge until this season?
It was, and also, like, his record was struck, like Pete Rose style.
But then
because even the ball that's in the Hall of Fame has an asterisk on it.
Okay.
Yeah, they put it straight on that ball.
So
they put it on the ball.
So,
anyway.
well, either way, you guys tied. So 11 and 8. Okay. That was a controversial question, man.
I know the answer.
Which country has won the most FIFA World Cup tournaments as of 2021?
Argentina.
Brazil.
Sea.Dubbz, Brazil.
Really? No. It's probably Argentina at one point. Oh, gosh.
Who is the most decorated Olympian of all time with the total of 28 medals?
Michael Phelps.
Simone Biles.
Michael Phelps. 9 points. In golf, no. In basketball, who holds the... No. Who won the first ever Formula One World Championship?
Dale Earnhardt.
Enrico Enzio.
Giuseppe Farnaya.
That's what I said.
What year?
1902.
1950. What is the maximum number of players from one team that can be on the ice in a standard game of ice hockey, including the goalie?
5.
6.
The maximum number of players from one team that can be on the ice in a
6.
standard game
6.
is 6.
Yeah, that's what I said.
JMez, 10.
What? He said 5.
Oh, I thought you said 6.
No, I said 6.
You said 6?
I've said 6 plenty of times, okay?
You said it after.
I've said 6 so many times in my life.
I might take this game away from you guys. Okay.
Are you going to make us play Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence to end every episode from now on? Anyone? No one knows that reference? No?
I'm asking for
would
one
never
more
do
question.
that.
We're doing one more question.
Okay.
I touched one once with my finger.
Who is the only tennis player to have achieved a Golden Slam, winning all 4 Grand Slam tournaments and an Olympic gold medal in the same year?
Serena Williams.
Venus Williams.
Steffi Graf. What year?
2015.
1972.
1988. And that was...
Oh, wait. How does this song go again? Oh, yeah.
tell you.
Oh, no, he's got a prime number.
Yeah. And you don't.
So, Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence is a Ren and Stimpy reference.
Yeah, it's Ren and Stimpy. I knew that.
And the other day at my party, someone made a joke about, well, just don't whiz on the electric fence. I said, I love that game. And they were like, what? Wait, did you just say that and we're not referencing Ren and Stimpy? He's like, no, people would always do that and get fucking electrocuted in Montana. And I was like, I'm so confused right now. People do that, 1, and 2, you didn't know the reference? What is going on?
Dude, people in Montana don't watch Ren and Stimpy.
No, they must not.
Yeah, it's outlawed there.
So
probably just like TikTok.
That brings us to the end of the episode. What about TikTok?
TikTok is technically banned in Montana.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
Yeah. Soon to be everywhere else, too.
Ugh.
That's okay.
Anyway, let's end this episode on a high note.
Yeah.
Everybody inhale.
I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's...
Get a nice sigh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, remember to do that.
Okay.
Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes.
Rewind. So that brings us to the end of the episode. Fuzzy Memory Trivia. It just marks the end of the episode, you know?
I rewinded too far.
We
We're
are
at the beginning of the episode.
No, we're not at the beginning. You
So
rewinded?
baseball is fun again.
No, JMez. Flash forward, please, JMez. Okay, we're not at the beginning of the episode.
Condor McMichigan.
No, a little bit more fast forward. Is JMez here with us yet?
What's up?
JMez, we're at the end of the episode. We just got done with Fuzzy Memory Trivia. JMez has currently 9 points. Sea.Dubbz with 13.
That's controversial.
Whoop, whoop. And that brings us to the end of the episode, which we would like to bring you. How's it going? Well, what
Yo, how's it going?
What's happening? What do you got? You got any big plans for this next week before the penultimate? Is it what's the date right now? Is it
next week? Is our penultimate?
Is it the 12th?
Season 8th episode.
So next week's the
12th.
penultimate episode. What do you got going on before that? JMez.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like summer plans for me and the kid. Might be starting some swimming lessons.
Got a vacation coming up here.
Got to think about some vacations to visit some friends and family. But I don't know how much of that is just gonna be planning and staying cool and enjoying summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sea.Dubbz.
Oh yeah.
I've got to celebrate my birthday and my niece's birthday this week, and then celebrate the historical context of the other stuff that's going to happen starting tomorrow. And then, remember 37. How many years I'll be this year.
Wow. What's historically happening
tomorrow?
37 is also important for what's happening tomorrow. Something like an indictment number, or I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Espionage.
That's fine.
Anyway, I'm gonna mostly be enjoying my birthday week. And then Lily leaves for France next week, so I'm gonna spend some time with her and enjoy the time while I can.
Ooh, that means that we'll have some time to hang out soon, huh?
Yes, we will.
Cool.
Ooh la la.
Have we figured out how to do jump rope over the internet yet? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
A little double Dutch.
Yeah.
Fuzzy, what do you got going on?
Well, it looks like I got some planning to do for some hangouts coming up, and then I got a really big penultimate episode to get ready for.
Ooh.
Welcome to FuzzJockRadio.
I've already looked at it. I think it's a bold call. I mean, I can't agree with that. I understand the umpires are going to have a way of ruling this. I just feel strongly that that was not a call that was clear. We have several very, very easy to see angles of him looking under the picture while the clock still says it.
Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to support, head on over to our shop, fuzztalkshop.com. That's FuzzTalkshop.com. Buy yourself a hoodie or t-shirt. We even have mugs and stickers. From all of us over at Fuzz Talk Radio, we appreciate your support.